playing so well. How do you sum this one up today?
Hopefully just a bump in the road. But from start to finish, I think it was just not good enough, not to the standard we can play, and we have been playing lately, and obviously that's disappointing. So you got to regroup, dig in a little bit more, and all of a sudden, I think you look at the standings, and then you be happy still.
Was it more them or you? Because it seemed like you guys had trouble even just gaining possession.
I think it's more on us. I think they're a really good team, and they showed us over 6 periods, maybe even 7. But I think we played really well when we have a chance. We just got to make sure we play that all the time, doing the simple things over and over again. And then we're a really good team, but we didn't do that quite often enough.
Did you do a really good job of taking away space? It seemed like you guys didn't have space to even operate.
I thought we broke out the puck very well. Always had an option ready. Always had the second guy in there. But I think we just weren't direct enough. A little bit too cute east-west, and not nearly as many shots as we used to take. Make it hard on Skinner, and obviously he's a very, very good goalie if he sees the puck. But I think every goalie fights a little bit with traffic, and we didn't do enough of that.
It's 2 games in a row where you've fallen behind 2-0 in the first period. How much tougher does that make the battle?
I mean, that means you got to score 3, so that's a hell of a challenge. And we had an answer ready for 2 nights ago, but not today. And I think that's definitely something you got to look at, analyze, and come up with a game plan. Thank you.
Doing a lot of good things since Thanksgiving. How do you sum this one up today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we did what we needed to do for enough of that game to deserve the result, and especially that first period. We didn't play the way that we've been playing, which is going to the net and getting pucks to the net and being simple. We were trying to make the perfect play, and when you get off to a start like that, give a team a lead, it makes it kind of hard.
You didn't seem to be able to find any rhythm, any cohesion during the game. Was that something they were doing, or was that just you guys out of sync?
Yeah, I just think probably not as predictable as we have been to each other. When you're making the next play, the easy play, everyone knows where the puck's going. It's either easier to, I guess, look cohesive.
Was it a matter too of not maybe trying or building a little more momentum after Alex got that goal?
Yeah, I think we responded pretty well. It was just sustaining that. It was a couple good minutes in the second, but it wasn't shift after shift after shift like we need.
Do you feel like you got enough traffic in front of Skinner today?
I don't think it mattered. We didn't have enough pucks in net. So,
what is the message on the bench as kind of really not too many shots happen to be going his way and the game starts to kind of slip away there?
Shoot the puck. I mean, we everyone's saying the right thing, and then everyone gets on the ice and we don't shoot it. I don't know what we ended up with, but probably half as many as we wanted tonight. Thanks.
You spoke about runway the other day. How do you sum up this game?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the first part I spoke about.
You talked about a lot of runway left the other day.
Oh, yeah. Well, there is a lot of runway left, and it's evident we have work to do. That the Pittsburgh team was everything we wanted to be tonight and weren't. They started on time with an intensity that backed us off. They were faster than we were. They smothered us in 3 zones and checked for their chances. Their game management, they didn't give up a breakaway on a line change. So there was a lot of, they won the face-off battle, they won the board battle, they won the net battle. Those were all the things that we wanted to do tonight, and we didn't do any of them, so we got exactly what we deserved.
And you talk sometimes about preventable goals, the neutral zone turnover and a long stretch pass up an empty middle. Is that?
Well, that one's game management. We have a D joining the rush. The forwards are tired. We lob a saucer pass into the middle, and it's coming back at us. You could say a poor line change, but those forwards needed to get off. Poor line change, no protection.
You tried Casper there on the line with Larkin and Raymond. Is that just trying to get a little bit more presence inside, or what was your thinking there?
Well, I didn't think that line had anything going early in the game, and I'm not sure they had anything going in Pittsburgh. So tried something different. In the past, obviously, last year, he's proven that he could handle it, so we made that move.
Would you chalk up the low shot total to a little bit of both of something that they were doing and then things that you were not doing today, or would you?
Well, they had, we had one shot on goal by our defenseman, Axe. So we had 6 of them play, and that includes the power play. So I can't even remember Axe's shot. But, for our team, we've got to get, when we're playing well, you've watched us, there's a lot of firing the pucks and getting it back and breaking teams down. We didn't get any of that from the top, but I'm not sure the forwards were doing the work to open up ice for them either. So it was a complete team let down today.
Going back to the Larkin line, it's been a quieter stretch at 5-on-5 for them for a few weeks here
Yep.
now. What aren't you seeing from that group that you are when they're at their best?
Well, they have the puck more than they don't have the puck, and there's a lot of skating going on right now just for checking purposes. Their extended cycle time, their extended ozone time, where they gain energy, they don't expend energy, it is not there right now, and they've got to get that back.
Is it fair to say in this sport, all sports, your best players have to be your best players game in and game out, and that certainly didn't happen today?
Yeah, you said it, I didn't, but we all know it. That's exactly, the case. Sidney Crosby, I think, was +4 or 5 in this series. Scored the first 2 goals the other night. Was on the ice for the first one tonight. So it's that happens. Now we have had real good nights where our best players have been better than the other teams. So I'm not letting anybody off the hook. We'll see how we respond. Okay, good night.